Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hi, you guys.
Guess what?
What?
Transformers 1
Is?
in cinemas right
Wow.
now.
Yeah, before they rolled out Transformers 1 at the premiere, Chris Hemsworth and Scarlett Johansson appropriately did a video, off to the side, away from the Paramount Pictures spectacle, and did a video of a girl and a boy standing in front of boys and girls. Do you follow me? Just asking them to love their movie at the box office.
Right now.
Tickets. Why wait?
Audiences didn't assemble in the necessary numbers for either one of their last two flicks.
I feel like I've gotten to a place in my career where I can actually, maybe hopefully sort of, get studios to look at projects that do have, original content that aren't based on, pre-existing things.
Scarlett starred with Channing Tatum in Fly Me to the Moon in July. Scarlett would have got paid around $15 million for that. Channing maybe a little bit less.
When I'm done, those men are going to be bigger than the Beatles.
But wow, did that movie bomb? So barely made enough back to cover their salaries. A huge drop for Channing compared to the total for The Lost City in 2022 when he co-starred with Sandra Bullock. But let's go to Chris's last movie.
It's time to take control out!
That was Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, and that kicked off summer in a very underwhelming way at the box office. The film didn't even make back its budget, let alone all the marketing costs.
There is no road!
So next up for both was reassembling with an Avengers co-star in a well-established franchise. This should have been a slam dunk at the box office, and Chris was ready to call it on Saturday morning before even seeing the Friday numbers.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Just want to say thanks so much for all the love and support in Transformers 1. It's in cinemas now. It's got a Rotten Tomatoes score of 90, a Cinema score of A+.
Now it has dropped to 88 for critics, but yeah, it's at 98% with audiences.
People are calling it the greatest Transformers film ever. Not just my mum saying that. That's the critics, the fans, all the folks that have bought tickets and know best. I love you all. If you haven't seen the film, check it out. In cinemas now. Have a great weekend.
We can edit that. We can edit it.
Oh, well.
Remember that slam dunk I mentioned?
Go again.
You're going to have to do a cheek wipe there.
Well, no CGI can change the trajectory of Transformers 1 at the box office. It failed to top Beetlejuice in its third weekend. It opened with $24.6 million. That's far below the opening of any other Transformers movie other than the one back in the 80s. And forget Beetlejuice, I think it's going to be Quentin Tarantino's words in November 2022 that's going to haunt Chris and Scarlett.
You have all these actors who have become famous playing these
parts,
characters,
yeah.
but they're not movie stars.
Right.
Captain America is the star.
Right.
Thor is the star.
Yeah, this is not good for either one of them. This is their second huge disappointment at the box office this year.
If I can get movies or stories out there that are told that do come from original ideas, that don't have all the IP, and I love that stuff. I work on it, and it's great. But to me, that feels like a real advantage that I can take. So I try to do it when I can.
It's especially damaging to Chris because, both of his projects were known IPs.
Something's coming. Something we've never seen before.
And these were the 6th and 7th times that Chris jumped into known IPs and they disappointed at the box office. So not only is Chris not a box office draw, I think it's time to call him box office poison. He's going to have to stick to Netflix projects because, that's his appeal. People are willing to, hit a button to watch Chris Hemsworth the movie, not go all the way to theater to see one, no. And it seems as though Hollywood is clued in about Chris because for the later Avengers and Thor movies, he got paid $20 million per movie. You know how much he got paid for Furiosa? $2 million, a tenth of the salary. For Scarlett,
the highest grossing actress of all time. That's an incredible fact. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
being able to have that title creates a lot of smoke and mirrors. We know she's basically the only actress in the first 2 Avengers movies. And then the grosses for her voice work in Sing and The Jungle Book would certainly increase that total nicely. And then Lucy was a bona fide genuine hit for Scarlett. But take a look at the list of the 6 highest grossing actresses. If you took away all the Marvel titles from each actress's filmographies, you're not left with much. But I had to look through Scarlett's filmography. And other than Lucy, in terms of a genuine hit, there's 2 more. We Bought a Zoo and Lost in Translation. She has some other projects that did okay, but the amount of bombs she has in her filmography: Fly Me to the Moon, Rough Night, Ghost in the Shell, Under the Skin, Hitchcock, The Nanny Diaries, The Other Boleyn Girl, The Black Dahlia, The Island, Ghost World. So George Clooney, you have competition for biggest fraud of a supposed movie star. It blows my mind that Scarlett's able to demand $15 million a movie. Of course, she's going to be, buoyed a little bit by the next Jurassic Park movie. And yeah, maybe we could talk about that highest grossing actresses list again.
Sandra Bullock is in Speed.
Right.
All right. And everyone like thought she was amazing in it. All right. She was charming as hell. Everyone fell in love with her. After that, The Net and something else. Okay. Well, people went to see it because they were
like
excited
Sandra
by Sandra
Bullock.
Bullock. They want to see her in something else. And she's good in those movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of Chris and Scarlett? Don't look at the numbers. We still want to be movie stars. What do you think?